Walkthrough on the 24 RBS Envision. At the front of the unit we have our tongue jack. This is your on and off switch for your light. This is the up and down to operate the tongue jack. Propane regulator is located here. You can switch tanks, whichever one you need to pull off of. Just make sure you turn the tanks on. And whichever tank this is pointed at is the one it's going to pull off of. Located in your front storage compartment, you have a light. It's a three-way light, is motion sense, on and off. This is your quick connect hose for your spray port. And these are your jacks for your stabilizers, and this is for the tongue jack if the tongue jack's not to work. You have 4 stabilizers located on all 4 corners of the unit. Moving to the water heater. This water heater is gas or electric. All your controls are inside on the panel. This is your sewage. So your black tank is located on your right, and your gray tank for your wastewater, your sink water, is located on the left. This is the connection for your spray port. You'll push the hose in, twist it right to lock it in. It is only cold water. When you're connected to water, this is where you'll hook up to at the park. Be very mindful, this is a tank flush. If you're trying to hook up your water to run through your unit, hook up here. When you hook up to flush your tank, you will hook here. And there's a sticker located just below that one. And then your city water connector is labeled as well. Your plug is a twist on, twist off, and this nut is simply to take the wiggle out so that doesn't fall out. Located next to it, you have a cable connection. If you're at a park that does have cable, you can hook up there. License plate holder is on your driver's side tail light. This is equipped with the pre-wired for backup camera. Moving around to the front of the unit, the entry door side. This is your access panel for your refrigerator. This little hose you see here, that's your condensation line, so you may have water that will drip periodically from that. That is doing what it's supposed to do. Just to the bottom right of that is your furnace. Be mindful because this part right here will be extremely hot when the furnace is operating. Just above that is the vent for your range hood. If you're operating the vent hood over your stove, you'll want to open that up. You have 2 exterior speakers, both of them lit. The switch is on the control panel, which I will go over shortly when we go inside. You do have awning lights that run the length of your awning. That switch too is located on the interior. Just to the right of your furnace is your fresh water fill. So we'll open this cap, fill the tank, and this is for your water that's on board the unit if you're at a park that does not have water, or if you're boondocking, and you can run it off the water pump. Just to the side of it is a TV mount located here, your 110 plugs here, and your connection that will give you reception from your antennas there, or if you're hooked to cable. The other side of your storage compartment, which is a pass-through. On these lights, it's a 3-way switch. The single slash is on, off is in the middle, and the double slash is your motion sense. The awning on your unit, a key thing to remember is wind is not your friend. When you roll your awning out, you'll see this yellow tag here. That indicates stop. So you'll roll your awning out to that and then roll it back in. If you do experience a lot of wind, you'll want to roll your awning in or heavy rain. Now moving into the inside of the unit. This is your control panel. These are your indicators. Your first is your battery, freshwater tank level, black tank level, and gray tank level. This panel has a gray 1 and a gray 2. Gray 2 is non-existent. This is a generic panel. This is your awning extend and retract. Retract will bring it in. Just to the right of that is your in and out for your slide. Press in to bring your slide in. Press out to roll it all the way out. Make sure nothing is behind the edges of the slide, or it could possibly pull the fascia boards off. When operating the slide, you want your slide all the way in or all the way out to keep water from coming in. This is your water heater, gas. Click that. You do not have to light a pilot light. This water heater will light itself. Electric for your water heater, and your water pump for your onboard water. These are your light switches. The first one is your interior lights. The second one is your awning lights. And this one here is your speaker lights. Located just inside the entry door is your fire extinguisher. The smoke alarm is located there. And your LP alarm is located below your kitchen drawers. Moving to the radio, power button. Zone 2 is inside. Press it, it will mute it. Zone 1 is your exterior speakers.
Just be satisfied.
Your source is located over here. You can switch between disc, USB, auxiliary in, Bluetooth, and then back to your radio. This unit comes equipped with a TV mount. That TV mount can be lifted up and taken outside to watch TV outside. Just below it, you have your 110 plug. This is your antenna. Your antenna is a fixed antenna. You do not have to move it. Just press this on. Once that green light's on, the booster is on, and you should be able to scan from your TV for any local channels. The auxiliary satellite, this is for if you're running a satellite, you'll run direct, you'll pull from here into your TV so you have a direct signal. If you have a TV equipped with RCA cables, you can plug into here and that will run to your auxiliary on your radio, and you can run the audio from your radio through that. This unit is pre-wired for King Wi-Fi. It is wiring only. You still have to purchase a booster and a router for in your unit. In the bedroom, you have 110 and USB plug-ins on either side of the bed. You have hookup for TV here and your TV backer location is located just to the right of your bedroom door. The table, you can lower that to make a bed. You'll pull the top up, remove the legs, and then the table itself will set on this lip. And then you rearrange the cushions to make a platform for a bed. The light above the slide is a push button, on and off. The light above your sink is a push button. It is not on a switch. Microwave is a standard microwave. It is not a convection microwave. Moving on to the stove, you'll choose whichever burner you want to use. This one I'm using the front center, so we'll turn that on, and then click your spark igniter here to the left, and that will light your burner. Same operation for your oven. The only difference is you'll turn it to the pilot icon, press and hold, then you'll hit your spark igniter, and still hold once the pilot light's lit for about 10 seconds, and then turn to whatever desired temperature. This lights up the front of your stove. The glass top on here is not a cooktop. After cooking, before you put this glass top down, make sure that you can put your hand over the burner and that it's not hot. And then simply fold this down. Be mindful not to put anything of significant weight on there, as it could crack the glass. Moving on to the refrigerator. This is a gas or electric refrigerator. This is your on-off button. You'll hear it beep. We currently are on auto. What that does is it looks for electric first. If no electric's found, then it will move to gas. We're currently on electric, so this is powered by electric. If you know you're not going to be on electric, you can push this button to where it's recessed or excessed, and that will be on gas. Your freezer temp is set at a specific temp. If you find that your refrigerator is too cold or too warm, you can move this up or down, and that controls the temperature inside of your refrigerator. When not in use, you'll want to turn this off. Your thermostat is located just to the right of the bathroom door. To choose what you're going to do, you just touch the mode. Currently have chosen off. This is your fan setting. You can choose between low, high, and auto. Next setting is your AC. Up or down on the temperature. The next will be your furnace. Up and down on temperature as well. For your furnace to operate properly, if you have it on auto, the furnace itself will run. If you have it on low or high fan, the upper unit fan of the air conditioner will run along with the furnace. So if your furnace and your AC seem to be running together, make sure that you choose auto on furnace. And then once the screen is just blue, your furnace is off. Beside your pantry, you have a 110 plug close to the floor. You do have drawers on either side of the dinette, and there is storage in the back side middle of your dinette as well. In the bathroom, standard sink operation. Shower. You do have an on-off located here on the neck of the shower head. medicine cabinet. Your GFI is located just to the left-hand side, standing, of the toilet. Toilet operation, standard foot flush on the front. Light switch is just located right inside the door. Then on your exhaust fan, your exhaust vent, simply on and off. And that concludes the walkthrough on the 24 RBS.